Alright, here we are approaching our destination for today, the Horseshoe Casino and Hotel in Blackhawk, Colorado. Alright, entering Horseshoe in Blackhawk, Colorado. If you watched our last room from a Harrah's Horseshoe property in Council Bluffs, you probably have, fairly low expectations. So let's see if this matches or meets it. Alright, moving in first to the restroom. Alright. First thing you will notice is that, unlike the room in Council Bluffs, the toilet is not constantly running. We also have the stand-up waterfall style shower as opposed to the little bit outdated tub shower combo. Have a little stool there. This is the more modern way that the Harrah's Horseshoe Caesars properties are updating their rooms. So don't be too judgmental by the one we saw in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Alright, heading out into the room. Move this restroom door closed. You get a closet, some hangers, place to iron your clothes, and an extra pillow. One king-size bed, and I believe that looks like a body pillow on the bed, which is interesting. I usually bring my own body pillow to hotels. This one seems to supply one for you, which is a nice extra touch. If you're the kind of person who likes to sleep with one, looks like they have provided one for you. Go ahead and hit the light here. All right, we have a lamp on either side of the bed, as well as your standard clock and phone. We also have an overhead light that illuminates the room perfectly well on its own, it seems. We got a desk, which is handy in case you need to do any type of remote work. As far as I can see for the power outlets, you only get your one power outlet plug and a USB plug for power here at the desk. But you are provided a Keurig with what appears to be 3 complimentary K-cups and 2 complimentary waters. Sitting area with 2 chairs and a little table. Some artwork. TV. The TV, it looks pretty good. I haven't turned it on yet. Let's go ahead and see what the picture quality looks like on that for those of you at home who care. All right, pretty good, acceptable picture quality for a hotel TV. And I'm not sure what our view is going to look like yet. You're Seeing the room for the first time with me here. It looks like we get another good view of the parking lot. All right. I'll let you see it again during the daytime. But other than this SUV, there's not really much to see right now. The thermostat in here does limit the minimum temperature to 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably not a problem for most, but there is a limit on it. The Horseshoe here in Blackhawk does provide a complimentary safe for your stay. Let's go ahead and see if that works. See if we can keep our remote here nice and safe. We don't want anyone changing the channel while we're gone. It appears the safe could be dead. Let's read the instructions and see. Alright, the room is perfectly functional and adequate. This is much nicer and more updated than the last Caesars property we reviewed at the Harrah's Council Bluffs. The safe was non-functioning, so besides for that, everything looks pretty good. Now that we've checked out our hotel room, let's go see what the rest of the casino resort has to offer. The Farmer's Pit Cafe seemed to have a diversified menu, however it was closed and we did not eat it on this trip here. We are, however, hungry from our long day of driving, so let's head over to the Dash Cafe and pick up some food. The Dash Cafe had a pretty good selection for an open late cafe. All of your traditional casino fare as well as a limited Asian menu. Snacks, treats, and drinks were also available for purchase here. You can walk about 2 minutes into the casino and get drinks for free though. Took advantage of the availability of the Asian options, the orange chicken bowl and the teriyaki chicken bun. The chicken was good and the rice was a little poorly cooked in certain parts and I didn't finish all of it. The teriyaki chicken bun, however, was the much better item and came with a sweet chili dipping sauce. Casino offered your typical range of games, most of which had a $15 betting minimum, as well as slot and video poker. There also was this ramen vending machine on the floor, which I thought was interesting. The poker room was small, only ran one table all weekend, and it was $2 to $10 spread limit hold'em. It was a very small game I've never seen anywhere else in any other poker room. We did come back the next night and try out the Roxy's Steakhouse. We ordered the grilled swordfish, which came with a roasted red pepper sauce, quinoa, sauteed spinach, sun-dried tomato, and broccolini, as well as this complimentary bread. The swordfish was good, and I do appreciate that they provided broccolini, which is not a side you see too often. This normally would cost about $60, however we had enough player reward points to cover the cost of the meal, so for today, for us, it was free. Alright, so one update on my room here at Horseshoe Blackhawk. I came in after wandering about the town for about 6 hours. My room was very hot. The AC was turned all the way down. Made sure the window was shut. The fan on the AC is turned all the way up. I went down to the front desk. Asked them if it was usually running a little hot in the rooms, if I had not sealed a window somehow, or if maybe my AC was out. And they informed me that the air conditioning for the entire casino was out. So there wasn't much I could do about it. They did, they gave me a free Red Bull, but drinks are free when gambling anyway, but it was a gesture, I suppose. Have a Red Bull for the next stretch of the drive, I suppose. And we did go out to the car and get our little fan. I'm not sure how much of a difference it'll make since it is pretty small. But yeah, no air conditioning here at the Horseshoe Blackhawk. Alright, let's look outside during the daytime. Pretty much the same view. There's a screen on here that may make it a little difficult to see out. I mean, you can see the side of the mountain. And some trees here. During the day. But, and primarily you're getting a view of the top deck of the parking garage. Alright. The air conditioner did continue to remain out for the entire night. We did use our little fan. We did wake up quite a few times pretty hot. And that concludes today's quest here at the Blackhawk, Colorado Horseshoe Casino and Hotel. I'd like to thank you for joining me. And if you're interested in seeing more of what Blackhawk, Colorado has to offer, make sure to watch our next video.